Hey guys, it's Jay and welcome to our ship tour for the Grand Celebration. We sailed the ship for 2 days back in February 2020 out of West Palm Beach, Florida. So we will start off here on Deck 5 in the Grand Celebration lobby. There's a little footage of us entering the ship and checking out the decor. This is a little bit of an older style ship. It used to sail for Carnival in the 80s and 90s, I think all the way up to 2008. But you can see a nice little enclosed one-story lobby. But this is where you can obviously find the guest services desk and shore excursions and pretty much any informational things that you would need to know. One thing we did notice is they did have lots of nice informational sort of deck plans and things on the wall to let you know where you were going and where things were around the ship. Hopping up now to Deck 8, this is the Stellar Prime, which is the main dining room normally. We jumped in here and took a little peek around. We actually did not eat in this dining room on our sailing, but under normal circumstances, I think this is the main grub area. Get a few little shots of some tables by the windows, nice little cozy booths. And now on Deck 8 we also have the Admiralty Club, which is typically the steakhouse. This ended up being our main dining room for our sailing, but you can see they have pianos in there. I don't really remember any piano entertainment, but you know. Again, cozy booths, fancy tables, tablecloths. Look at all that action. Also on Deck 8, just outside the Admiralty, you do have the Commodore Martini Bar, which was the piano lounge concept. Lots of cozy seating and a cool place to just hang out in the evenings and listen to some tunes. I like that the tip jar there was a giant martini glass. We also have the Helm, which was a sort of a nautical themed hangout, and it was also their library concept. You could check out books, check out games, or just relax in there. They had lots of ship models and nautical themed decor, so you can see game tables there to play on, cool little sofas to relax. We hung out in here a good bit. On Deck 8 here, we're going through the photo gallery, which is called Strike a Pose, and they do have Deck 8 and Deck 9, I believe, both had photo gallery sections. You can see some of the signs for shopping there. They've got Splurge, Forget-Me-Nots. Taking a peek inside some of the shops, you can see lots of Bahamas-style souvenirs, kind of the same stuff that you would find out on land in the Bahamas. They did have some logo gear. Oh, there's some rum cakes and sauces. Good stuff to bring back home to your friends and family, or just, take it home and eat it yourself. There's some of the logo gear. You get hats and shirts and polos. Just take a little piece of Bahamas Paradise home with you. T-shirt deals. They had really good deals on some of the clothing items and souvenirs, actually. And they had bathing suits, cover-ups, all kinds of things we don't typically see in stores on ships sometimes. And a little $10 section. Moving ahead now to the Legends Grand Theater. This does occupy Decks 8 and 9, so we're coming in here on Deck 8, which is the ground level. Lots of these big round booths. I love those things. The seating was nice. They had the tables there in between the rows, nice big wide aisles. Not a very big theater, but it was definitely adequate for, to suit the folks that they had on the ship. But it gives that sort of old school cruising vibe to the theater. Here we are taking a peek up in the balcony. Again, lots of nice cozy chairs. They got those poles, a lot of the sight lines are kind of blocked by the poles, but I'm thinking those are important for holding up the ceiling, so we will forgive them for that. Another little couple peeks around at the theater. So moving back on Deck 9, we do have another of the photo gallery areas. This one has some of the desks where you can pick up, cameras, any gear you might have left at home. I think they've got memory cards and photo frames and all sorts of stuff that you need. They've got the Encore Lounge. This is kind of connected to the casino, but this was one of the little entertainment venues that we spent a good amount of time in. They tended to do trivia here, deck parties, dance parties. A little action from the Glow Party that happened one night. So much fun to get your boogie on. Moving into the Paradise Casino. They got table games, slot machines, everything you would typically find on a casino on a ship. Little quarter pushers, which if a big wave comes along, you can be a rich person. And a nice little bar over here to the side. We also have a cafe. I didn't really see a name for this, so we're just going to call it The Cafe on Deck 9. And the prices weren't too bad. See, they've got gelato down there, which this is all a pay option. You pay for the gelato, pay for the foods, and pay for the coffees. Oh, Grand Cafe. There we go. And moving now on Deck 9 to the Regal Room. This was another cool little bar hangout. This actually turned into the Latin Club at night. A little shot of the bar. They've got a stage in the corner. Lots and lots of tables and a dance floor over there. So one thing we liked about this ship is the lounges all seemed really nice and big with lots of seating and just made it really nice places to hang out. Dance floor, dance floor. And this was one evening when we went in to listen to the Latin duo. Crow's Nest is the sports bar concept on here. Lots of little booths and barrels that you could sit at and cool banners all over the wall. This is also working into the nightclub, which is called Voltage. It's all in the same location. There's the dance floor. You can kind of pan around and see they've got, more little arcadey, sort of, I guess, adult arcadey type games over here in the corner. So yeah, sports bar, dance club, all in one place. We did come in here and party just a little bit, get our dance on. And at the back of Deck 9 is the Spa and Fitness Center, Indulgence. So we took a little peek in there at the salon. You could get your nails done, your hair done, little massage action. You've also got a nice fitness center here in the back, a surprisingly decent amount of workout equipment back here. They had ellipticals and treadmills and, I don't know, there was like weight balls and yoga balls and, I know so many good exercise terminologies, but they had it all. Get little towels right there. We will jump up now to Deck 10, to the main pool area. Little pan by the bar there, but this is La Piscina, the main pool. Not a very big pool, but looks fun enough. We didn't jump in there. A little too chilly for us to hop in there on our sailing, and going up to that glorious orange whale tail, because yes, this was the carnival celebration, so it is still sporting the carnival whale tail. You see towel checkout there. They kind of had a little honor system where you could get towels because there are no towels in the room. This little section over here was fun seating for lunch, but it also turned into a pay option, which was called the Rock Grill, which served fancy hamburgers for a charge in the evenings. Lunch was free, but dinner was an upcharge, and it was a different menu. You've got Plunge Grill, which, there we go, that is the free hamburger and hot dog concept for lunch, and the ice cream machine, soft serve. Little pan down the line, looking at hot dogs, hamburgers, and some toppings. Jumping in now to the Ocean View Buffet, which is your main grub area. Nice selection of foods. They had a nice little dessert. The desserts usually had 4 or 5 selections each meal. All kinds of, international type specialties, and we were really surprised and impressed with the amount and quality, or variety and all, I should say, of the food. Here we've got the beverage stations, tea, enhanced waters, fruit punch, lemonade, coffee, all kinds of stuff. Little selection of make-it-yourself tea bags there. And for us, it just kind of gave a cool, vintage vibe. I don't know. And also here in the main buffet area, they had a slice above, which was their upcharge pizza concept. I don't think we saw any free pizza on the ship, but they did have this upcharge pizza area. And there at the back of Deck 10, Latte Tudes, which was another cafe concept. Same menu and pricing as before, it looked like, which not bad pricing for a ship cafe. And now we will move out all the way to the back of Deck 10, which is the aft pool area. So you see they've got a little bar, nice little round pool, and some hot tubs, some orange showers. Yeah, so pools, not huge. That is just a big pool. It kind of looks like a hot tub, being that it's round, but they do have some hot tubs back there. And a little closer look at the Ocean Breeze Bar. And another towel checkout area. Like I said, no towels in the rooms, but easy to find. Oh, there's the Smokehouse. There was actually a special lunch on one of the days with lots of smoked meat and goodies, which was delicious. And taking a peek back now down to Deck 9, they actually have a kids area back here with a little slide and a pool and some other stuff. We didn't actually walk around down there, but we did take some peeks at it from up here on Deck 10. See little water slides down into a kiddie pool. Now jumping up to Deck 11, we have the Dancing Martian Bar, which I assume is named that because it looks like a giant flying saucer. So some events and things did take place out here in the evenings. We didn't really party too much out here, but lots and lots of beanbag toss, or I think they called it corn toss, and a stage. So pretty cool place to hang out. We just didn't do it that much. And they had this cool little art thing going on while we were on there too. Nifty. And a few more shots of some glorious whale tail action here from Deck 11 and the main pool deck area looking down onto Deck 10. We did briefly check out Vibe, which was kind of a teen area here on Deck 11. Just did a quick walk through, or dance through as it were. They were bumping some tunes. So being that we did not qualify as teenagers, we didn't hang out in here a whole bunch. They did have sort of some arcade machines, a little dance floor, and a DJ booth. It looked cool. If we were teens, we would have jumped right in there. And candy, candy, candy. Up on deck 12, you do have the Oasis, which is it's an adults-only area, I guess. It's included. There's no upcharge for it, but they've got a little bar back there, all kinds of loungers, sort of a dedicated hot tub. Again, we didn't spend a whole lot of time up here, but we did just have to come check it out. Gotta follow those jacuzzi rules. But kind of cool. You get all kinds of nice little views from up here. They got the little chairs that look like coconuts that seemed kind of fun to hang out in. Look at that. And that is about as high up as you can go on the ship. So that is going to bring us to the end of our ship tour. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you missed any of the actual cruise vlogs from the series, we do have those up on the channel. But if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Become a Paromaniac today. Socialize all our media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And until next time, rock on!